Hello everyone, I am Khandukar Mustaq Ahmed, lecturer in English from Bashantakadar College, and would like to congratulate you with the sweet scent of thousands of tube roses in this very exquisite, enchanting and delightful morning. And so far as I know, not only the students of my college, but many brighter learners as well as creative students and at the same time many entrepreneuring and distinguished personalities are watching my video. So, I am too much embarrassed to deliver my lecture in front of you with my little knowledge. Today, I would like to teach you some synonymous words which are usually used in our day-to-day life or professionally we use. But the fact is that if we want to make a standard writing in the very case, if we use some formal English instead of the general or regular English, in that very case the writing would be too much standard and you would be benefited in your exam, in the English exam. There are sometimes we use these regular words which are used in our writings, but if we want to make us more powerful, more handsome, in that case, we should use some synonymous words which will make you too handsome, too much elegant and too much sumptuous. Actually, there is no any difference between regular English or the formal or informal English, but there are sometimes you want to make you too much glorious. In that very case, we used to or would like to use these very kinds of standard English in our writings. For example, follow these words here. The word got. Got means to have something from others or from anybody. In that very case, instead of this word, we can use another alternative words or standard word. Suppose I have got your email. Instead of this very sentence, you can say, what can you read instead of got? I have given the first letter of this very standard language. Could you guess what can I write? Actually, got, instead of got, we can write received, RECEIVED. I have got your email. Instead of saying I have got your email, we can say I have received your language. I have received your email. This is more standard than this word. You can use it in your symposium, in your committee or any kinds of celebration and many kinds of events. You can use these very words. I have received your email. Here again you can follow this word, the word need. Need means necessary or another standard word. There are so many synonymous words. So, instead of need, instead of this regular English or this informal English, you can write require, REQUIRE, require. This is a synonymous word. These are synonymous words, but the fact is that it is more standard than this. If you write this word in your English exam, in that very case, there is the chance of getting better marks in the exam, and in that very case, you will follow that you are getting the good marks, and your result of the exam is becoming too much better. Again, we can take this example of talk about. What is the meaning of talk about? In English, there are so many words in lieu of this word, but what can we say instead of talk about? Instead of say talk about, we can say discuss. These are the similar words, same meaning, but the fact is that of course there is some difference between these two words. If you say this word in your business English, in your symposium, in your clash or any other kinds of events in that very case, you would look too much handsome. So you can use talk about. We are talking about Marxism. We are talking about socialism. Instead of this sentence, we can say we are discussing about Marxism. We are discussing about socialism. Now let us go further and discuss about more words. Here you can find another words, that is serious. Serious means too much fearful. Instead of this word, suppose the event was too much serious. Instead of this, we can write serious. Instead of it, we can write fatal. Coronavirus is too much serious. Instead of it, we can say coronavirus is too much fatal. So it is exhilarating or interfering you in another way instead of serious. Now let us think about another word, that is make sure. What is the meaning of make sure? Make sure he has made sure of his failure by participating in a bad exam. Instead of this, we can say make sure, ensure. Though the word is too much small, but the fact is that it's too much more better than this one, much more qualified or standard, this very word, make sure. So if we write this formal English in our day-to-day exam, day-to-day life, in that very case, you would look too much interfering in every situation, in many situations. Now discuss about another word, tell why. That means cause. One has wanted to know about the cause of the event. In that very case, he has asked you, tell me why the situation of Bangladesh is too much fearful. In that very case, instead of this tell why, you can say explain. Explain the event, what has happened all over Bangladesh because of the coronavirus, the situation, the socioeconomic condition of the country is not too much good. Now it is undergoing a serious position. So instead of tell why, you can say explain the event, what is happening all over the country. Let us go forward and discuss about another word, that is get in touch. Get in touch means to come too closely, too near. So instead of this word, get in touch of her. How did he get in touch of her? Instead of this, you can say get in touch, contact. How dared he to contact the Prime Minister? So instead of this word, get in touch, these very irregular words or these informal words, you can say contact. I have contacted so many personalities, so many celebrities in my life. Fix the problem. Another word, actually it is the word like that of phrasal word, phrasal verb. Fix the problem. Fix the problem means to come to a decision. Instead of this fix the problem, this word, we can say solve. To minimize something, to minimize the event, we can say instead of fix the problem, I have told him, try to fix the problem. Instead of this, you can say solve the problem so far as you can. Again, we can see another word here, help. Help. This very little word. Instead of this, you can say assist. Assist. There's a difference between the words, but the fact is that the meaning are the same. But if we use assist instead or in lieu of help, in that very case, the English will be too much standard, too much qualified, and in that very case, there is better chance to get good marks in the exam. So, if in our day-to-day life we try to use this very kind of formal language, formal words instead of these regular words, in that very case, we would be too much standard in our day-to-day life, and at the same time we can prove ourselves too much handsome and smart, elegant, sumptuous in the meetings, in the symposiums, in many kinds of celebration, or in any kinds of events. So today I would like to say you that by learning these words, you can use them in your academic English, and at the same time you can be much benefited in your own personal life. Today I would like to finish here. Thank you very much. Bye. And next time I will come with the new video. Thank you.